Dr. Hugh Mercer was a very sophisticated and educated man. He was once a doctor and an army general. When he first started making something of himself, he went to college as a surgeon's assistant in the army. He then settled down to be a physician and surgeon. He worked close near the Connecticut area. Mercer lived between Virginia and Mercersburg throughout his life. When he was working, he mainly stayed in between Chambersburg and Mercersburg. Although now today mostly where he used to work remains cornfields, and other parts of Mercersburg is built up by industry. Then in 1755 in Virginia, Mercer said that he would serve any rank that he was given by his adopted country. After discussions, Mercer was named the colonel of the 3rd Regiment of Virginia. He was then appointed by Washington to be the brigadier general, which means that he was the highest ranked of all armed forces. Mercer then encountered a bump in the road. He had become the captain of the Rangers, a company of colonists in self-defense against Indians. He was commissioned in March of 1756. While serving, he was wounded in the Indian village and was led astray, so he then later walked 100 miles with a broken shoulder and met up with his companions. His bravery won him the approval of all who had served with him. Also for his bravery, he was made the commander of the garrison and the fort in Shippensburg, and then appointed mayor. After the French and Indian War, Mercer retired and went back to his original practice as being a doctor and went to Virginia, but not as a doctor for people but for animals. He became a vet. Then in early 1775, Mercer's life was disturbed by political troubles when the British ordered all military supplies ceased. Mercer was a holder of some of the weapons like guns in his vet office and had to be ready for any emergencies that they would encounter. Some say that it was Mercer's idea to attack the British and Hessian army in New Jersey on Christmas Day. Later on during the Battle of Princeton, Mercer and his companions were surprised by the British regiment and demanded that they surrender. Well, Mercer didn't like that idea, and he rebelled against and fought back. Mercer took a hit to the back of the head with the butt of a musket, and it knocked him out. He ended up having 7 bayonet wounds, plus 2 additional to the head. He was then transported to the farmhouse to recover, but after a few days, Mercer had died. This is how Mercersburg got its name, after the brave General Dr. Hugh Mercer, a true hero. William Smith's son, William Smith, Jr., named it Mercersburg because Mercer was the first doctor in Franklin County and was also the first to die in the Revolutionary War from Franklin County. People like Mercer made our country a better place to live.